My father always told me that a fool at 40 is a fool for life. Don't just give yourself boundaries. Waking up in truth is so much better than living in a lie. I'm not afraid to fail. I'm not afraid to fall over and make a mistake. That often cripples people on the onset of getting into anything. Know what your target is, don't guess it. If you don't know what your targets are, you're never going to get there. I'm never shaken or stirred. I've always had ambition, and the acting was successful and put my name on the map, but it was never the plan to stop there. The other thing I think is important is to keep your head down. That's the thing about people, they always find ways to surprise you. I'm an ambitious person. I never considered myself in competition with anyone, and I'm not saying that from an arrogant standpoint, it's just that my journey started so long ago, and I'm still on it. I'm rebelling against being handed a career, like, you are the next this, you're the next that. I'm not the next anything, I'm the first me. I can't be myself, I can't just be Idris Elba. But that's just the nature of the business. When you come from an underprivileged background, oftentimes, you feel a little overwhelmed by your education or your lack of. I come from an era, in my world, where you just had to define yourself as who you are and what you do. My definition of badass is that I'm a force of nature and true spirit. I'm self-admitting that, and it sounds vain to say that, but I am. We're all human beings. Experience is experience, let's just be honest. Let's not try and dissect suffering into a race, or whatever you want to call it. We're all human beings, one way or another. All races have gone through times that are challenging, that's part of being a human. I love working. I'm a workaholic and I'm really privileged for some of the jobs I get offered, and so I just want to keep going. You won't know you got to the top until you got there. I love to talk about nothing. It's the only thing I know anything about. Look whoever you're talking to in the eyes. Don't look away. 2 reasons, you can tell whether they are lying. Also, so that they can see whatever you're saying you mean and you can connect to that person. There are things that I really find important, and that we need to remind ourselves of. When you think about disability, do you really think about it? Someone who's got a full-time trainer or a boxer, someone who's got a major disability, but who doesn't let that get in his way, that's a really good message for someone who is able-bodied. It can make them think, wow, I suppose I could be doing better for myself.